Well, hello everyone and welcome to the Telstra locker room. A really impressive win by the boys, 49 points. I thought set up in that third quarter, 6-goal buffer at three-quarter time. So impressive with their execution of the footy. And one of the boys who I thought did really well backing up his game last week, Jackson Nelson. And Jacko, congratulations mate, good win.
Yeah, really good win. The mids really stood up and yeah, Jacko went pretty well as well.
Only kicked 7 and he's 600th. So just for you though, mate, they're changing a role briefly last week up in Alice Springs, 3/4 half back. They went to Clayton Oliver. So there's a bit of versatility there for you.
Yeah, I've trained in the midfield throughout pre-season and worked closely with Hutchie as well. So now I have that other string to my bow, which if Simo needs it, it's there. But yeah, I'm happy down the back line as well.
31 times an emergency, mate, including the grand final. That's a fair stat in 49 games. So your patience and your understanding of what your role is really maturing for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. It's a good question, but I mean, you kind of
good ones, mate. That's a good one.
I mean, in that role, you kind of just got to be around the group, and you spend a lot of time with the senior players, so you get to build a connection. So when you come into the side, it's a lot easier than coming from a waffle side into an AFL standard team. So I built up a connection over the years through that emergency role, and helped me out when I come up and play. And luckily this year, been able to string some games together and play some consistent footy.
Keep it going, mate. Congratulations. Good result.
Thanks, Ross.
Jackson Nelson.
Cheers,
Jerry, we might try and get JK. I think he's over here with his kids. Should we just walk through and get the big fella? Just we enter this way. JK, we just trying to get you a little bit here, mate. Joshy Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen, just firstly, congratulations, mate. 600 goals, 7 today, and on a fairly good player in Robbie Tarrant.
Yeah, no, look, it was great, mate. The delivery today was pretty good, so I'm quite lucky.
Don't be humble.
No, I'm quite lucky. You know what it's like. You have good guys up the field, yeah? Yeah, he'd take that one. I'm pretty lucky to have guys up the field who, deliver it pretty well. So, look, footy's, sometimes you're on, sometimes you're not, and I was just lucky today.
And tough for you too, mate, because the last few weeks there's been pressure on you and a couple of suggestions by critics that that's probably the end of you. Yep. Hello, you're back. So it doesn't take much, does it? No,
that's it. I think that over the years you learn about football that, like you said, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're up, and it's a bit of a roller coaster. And like I said, been down the last few weeks, and I was just lucky to get on the end today, so it's good.
In a second spot on percentage, so really important to get that win and keep that margin from three-quarter time at 36 points, finished by 49.
Yeah, no, look, it was great that the boys just grounded it out, and it was good to obviously get a little bit more percentage booster. But yeah, look, all credit to our mids today. They really stood up and they dominated. So that makes it easy to get the ball forward for us. So no, they really won us the game.
Well done, mate. I think you might get a berth next week. So all right, okay, well done, Joshy Kennedy. And mate, we see Willie Rioli. Jared, I'm just going to try and get Willie Rioli. I'm just see if I can find him. I think he's a bit deep with the family at the moment, so we'll just come back to you shortly. He's just having a long gas bag to one of the reporters, mate, which is fantastic. And young Willie, mate, would you mind just a moment? Mate, congratulations to a really impressive win. And spoke to JK before, and he said that it was a real team effort, and the way the ball came down to the forwards was a bit easier than it has been in the past.
Yeah, definitely. Something I've been working on as well with my last few weeks is, I guess, working on my mid-forward connection, and it come off well today. But not just myself, Liam and Petch and Camo also, and the mids as well. The mids they stepped up today, and probably why us half forwards kind of got a lot of the lick today off that going into forward 50 because of the mids working hard both ways.
Mate, the double candy, then the goal in the second. Beautiful. I actually stood up and applauded, which I do a lot for you, mate. That was an impressive moment.
Yeah, it's something I grew up.
You can't teach that.
Yeah, like I said, it's on instinct. So lucky enough to get through a couple, and the goals were just wide open. So.
And mate, just you from last week at Alice Springs, fantastic to have you and Liam and Frankie debuting up there. It was a wonderful occasion up in Alice Springs, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's something special, something I'll hold pretty close. I guess first time playing up there, and alongside Frankie, who I'm really, really close with, and. Yeah, it was, something I can't explain. It's, it felt just like going back home and playing in front of, the guys who I guess I grew up playing in front of as a kid. So, like I said, I said to those guys, I'd rather play in front of those guys instead of 100,000, just because it just feels like home. So it was good to get back there, but like I said, I'm looking forward to it the next month of footy.
And, mate, the final one too is that on percentage, mate, we're now into second. So next week, Carlton beat Adelaide. We've got Carlton at Marvel. So no game's easy.
Nah, no game's easy, mate. All those teams that are out of the finals kind of want to be that upset team and kind of, knock you out of the kind of the top four, the top eight. So every team's a danger game for us.
Congratulations, mate, and thanks for taking the time to chat to us. Willie Rioli, good on you, Willie. Thanks very much. Well, that'll finish it down here in the Telstra locker room. Look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks' time. Good evening.